In their latest financial results for Q2, Square Enix has reported a significant loss of revenue, with Marvel's Avengers game sales being the prime suspect. The reports show financial information from April to September 2020. Given that Marvel's Avengers is their biggest release in that time frame, it seems obvious that this game has caused a loss. As of yet, Square Enix is refusing to comment on the comic book game's sales figures. However, overall sales were better than last year. While the Avengers game was overhyped and underdeveloped, it has recently started to gain some ground with small quality-of-life updates, bug fixes and new missions. However, this could be too little, too late, as the initial release of the game was plagued by game-breaking errors, progression blockages and full-on crashes, to name a few. What made this release even worse was the fact that Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix maintained almost complete radio silence for a month, after which a large patch was released. Free items and upgrades have been given to players for their patience. However, the poor first month's experience might have been enough to deter new sales of the game. This has been further impacted by the fact that the upcoming DLC for the game, such as the infamous Hawkeye expansion, has been delayed for a second time. While Marvel's Avengers is a good game, it has ultimately failed to live up to expectations. There are still some original bugs present and character progression takes a lot of time. One of the main issues was the loss of some extremely rare costumes, which is made worse by the fact that some players still haven't gotten these back. While the main story is well done and very Marvel, it is extremely short, with the rest of the bulk being made up of each character's online chapter. The gameplay is solid and each character's attacks and moves make for a powerful team when utilized properly. However, when the issues are taken into consideration and compared with the time it takes to level up, most gamers might prefer to just pass up the game, while existing players might have chosen to leave it. This is a huge problem with the games as a service model. Essentially, the game in question needs a strong launch, or it could be a money-losing disaster for the developer. Such games have included Fallout 76, Anthem and Elder Scrolls Online. However, both Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online eventually came into their own, but it took years. Anthem was an almost complete failure for Electronic Arts, but it has been reported that a rebooted Anthem 2.0 is in the works. Avengers might have had a bad start, but that doesn't mean it is a bad game. I have spent well over 100 hours in the game, only stopping because other new games demand my attention. Now, most of the bugs have gone, and a lot more content has been introduced into the game, such as mega hives and a new SHIELD storyline. Slowly but surely, Avengers is being shaped into a great online game, and Square has reportedly planned years' worth of content updates. As well as Hawkeye, such additions are set to include Black Panther, Captain Marvel and the infamous PS4 exclusive Spider-Man. The sad thing is that if the game continues to lose money, then it might be abandoned by both publisher and developer. This would be a great shame, since it is not a bad game, it just wasn't finished when it was launched. Sadly, this is a growing trend in the games industry, and one that could be the end of many games if it continues. I urge you to look past the bad press, poorly handled launch and misleading hype of this title and pick up a copy ASAP, as this is one adventure you won't want to miss. Marvel's Avengers release date was September 4, 2020 and is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.